Sorry. Thank you, man.
You sitting there?
Oh yeah, no, I'm sitting here. That's for you guys.
Oh.
What's up, everybody?
Howdy.
All right. Oh shit.
Johnny got the most deafening applause right there. That was great. Thank you, Johnny. There you go. Give it up for cousin Johnny. Kevin doesn't take care of his family for nothing, okay, around here. This is nepotism at its best.
Johnny Coattails.
I think we're all a product of nepotism, though, right?
Shit, yeah, we are. Of course we are.
Yeah, so kids. We always get kids now. They're like, "Hey, man, how do I become an actor? How do I make it in Hollywood?" I'm like, nepotism. Meet the right people.
Kiss Johnny. Yeah, go and kiss Kevin Smith's ass. That's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, suck the right whatever.
I'm sorry, what? Salty? There you go. Hey, listen, you're getting married next week, so I wouldn't be saying shit about how anything tastes salty. So, because I'm sure she's around here now, isn't she?
No, she's not.
You left her home, Bob. Bob's getting married next week, so everybody give it up for Bob.
Yeah, not only
And
that.
give it up for his fiancée, who has 1 week to change her mind.
And yeah, not only that, you're getting married at the Smod Castle. Is Kevin performing the ceremony? Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, how much is that setting you back, if I may be so bold?
It's a lot.
It's a fair amount.
It's, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, how much that guy just speed painted for, and how much that sold for? You could do like 12 or 13 times. Excellent. That's so. When you're planning your wedding, take that into account.
Maybe more than that. Mike and I are both ordained in case Kevin gets sick or something, or if he bails.
Nobody has ever pulled that clause out. I'm telling you, none.
Yeah, can I bring up something that might be a little horrible because of somebody in the audience? But we've performed weddings, correct?
Yes.
You've done how many?
I think it's 5 or 6 now.
That many?
Yeah.
I've done 3.
Yes.
And they're all still
Actually, yes.
they're all still together. Now, how many of those that you done are still together?
5 or 6, 4 or 5. So yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. And thank you, Darren. Darren, stand up and let everybody clap to Darren got rid of his.
Mike performed his wedding.
So there you go.
Mike Brewer's wedding. It ended kind of horribly, but we love Darren. We love this guy Darren here so much, man.
Yeah. So actually, Kevin Smith's side got you, and the Tell 'em Steve Dave's side got your ex-wife.
Yes.
So that should tell you something, folks. So
But that's a 20% failure rate, though. Do you think
you know what? I'm not like a marriage counselor or a sex counselor, so I'm not there going, you really should push a lot harder on that. Get that train going. No, that's not. Once they do the I do's, my part's over.
Okay.
I'm like at 100% success rate.
Okay.
If they do it, that's on them.
All right, I've done 2.5, and I say half. The other one was you and your wife's vow renewal.
Yes.
We did it at the store in front of the Buddy Christ, which I thought was sweet. We live streamed it.
Yes.
And you guys are still together.
Is that a half? That was one of the halves?
I mean, that was half, right? That's not a whole. That's not a whole wedding.
So you're pulling like the JMU's half whole thing.
I'm pulling the JMU's half whole. Always.
Fair enough. That's fair enough, and yeah, we're still going together. And,
always follow the half
together.
hole. Yeah.
Like I'm 14. Still going together.
Yeah, for sure.
But Johnny, are you married?
Are they really getting married at the theater?
Yeah.
Yes, but you're skirting the question I just threw at you.
Not yet.
Are you married? Not yet?
Not yet.
You're waiting for what? You're like 53 and
54.
54. 54.
I don't know.
The sands of time are running out on you, buddy. So
Maybe one day.
One day? Yeah. Okay.
That's
And you want
nice that
kids?
you get married at the theater. That's nice.
Is that any desire? Do you want to be tied down like that, cousin Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't mind. I don't have any kids. I guess there's nobody going to take care of me when I get older. But
I'll throw you over the fence. Let Arby's take care of you.
Yeah, it is what it is. Why get married now at 54?
The free ass is pretty nice. Yeah. When you get married, you get free ass like whenever you want.
If it's broke, why fix it? Or the other way around, Tough crowd.
This is why Johnny was only on 1.5 episodes.
It was harder than it looked.
Yeah, I love
You
it.
think?
I love it. You were on a couple episodes, right?
Yeah,
No, well, he was
1.5.
on 1, and they filmed 2. So that tells you something, right, folks?
So was it the one where we went to Funko and you had to fill in?
No.
With Sunday Jeff. I was with the
He was with
Godzilla,
Sunday?
some sort of Godzilla game or something.
Okay.
BronyCon or something.
Well, that's right. We went to BronyCon, guys. We were bronies for a day, and we needed someone to watch the store, and because Johnny filled in. Now you were so nervous. I think.
I was. I had actually did a shot of some kind of bourbon they had.
It was Jameson's, but
and
yes.
it didn't help at all. Made me sweat like really bad.
The Irish whiskey didn't help.
You just sweat really bad.
Too many cameras. I
Like
mean, there was a lot
the
of
meat
cameras on.
sweats Johnny had the meat sweats on Comic Book Man.
Plus I had a hangover. You know, that was oof.
But you've been kind of you've been in some iconic Kevin Smith scenes in Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah, but that was, movies are a little easier than that show. That show wasn't easy.
And I'm sorry, you were drunk for the other scenes, right?
It's easy, in a movie, you just have a couple drinks and, well, not lately, but back then, yeah.
Yeah. Now the first one was a deleted scene from the end of Clerks where Dante gets shot at the end, and you were the shooter.
I was
You're a murderer.
I was young, right? I don't know, maybe 20, could have been 21-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that pertinent to the story in any way, shape, or form?
This guy, man.
I'm just asking. What does your age have to do with it? Were you young and impressionable? You're about to shoot somebody? You made mistakes. In
I know.
I was supposed to be the contractor, but Kev was like, Johnny, you look a little too young to play that part, so I have something else for you to do. Just wait till the end. And
So you were going to be the Death Star contractor guy,
Yes,
the babyface Bambino, that guy.
yeah.
That's a lot of dialogue.
I learned all those lines and everything, yeah, and then I couldn't do it.
How drunk would you have to be to do the
I don't think
contractor
I was
stuff?
drunk enough, but maybe Chasing Amy had a buzz, though, definitely.
All right, cool. There you go. Confessions of an Alcoholic Comic Book Man.
And then chasing you. You're very famously the finger cuffs guy. Did you have?
Kobe London.
And that had a lot of dialogue. That was a whole monologue, dude.
Yeah,
You're
that
like
was,
Tom Cruise and
I
shit.
think it took like 5 takes, but it seemed like I said it in like one breath. I didn't even breathe when I did it.
It looked like you didn't take a breath. It was part of the charm of that scene, though.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I
But
looked a little fat and bloated, but yeah, it's
It wasn't you. It was that orange vest you were wearing. You look like you're about to jump ship. But no, that's such a great thing. I mean, that.
He wants to say something, but
I'm not saying anything, folks. I'm being good. Come on. Jeez.
I work with this guy like almost every day, and it's. Whew.
What is that like? How, if you could sum it up in
I'll just say it's something else. It is.
It's something else.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. You can't
It's something
elaborate.
else.
Oh, I'm not a good boss? Oh, come on, man.
He's well, I gotta say you're a good boss, right?
Yeah, sure do. I'm not forgetting.
all right, he's a good
Same
boss.
way I'm going to say Kevin Smith, Aces is a boss. Oh my God, the best boss in the world. But I mean,
Big Kev,
Johnny
Big
does.
Kev seems like he. I don't know if he feels sorry for me, but he takes care of me, so I appreciate it.
That and the government subsidies. So yeah, that's helpful.
Hey.
Yeah. No, you guys.
Case in point, folks. I mean, I'm not lying. So
You guys pulled off a very large feat in my eyes. You guys drove from New Jersey. You had to drive all that Jay and Silent Bob Secret Stash merchandise shooting in New Jersey. How long did that take?
12 hours maybe ish.
14 hours, buddy.
14?
We did stop because and we have to say this, and I'm going to give a shout out to the Blue Plate Diner in Fulton, Ohio. So
Blue
we're
Plate.
driving. Actually, no, we're driving because only one person can drive at a time. And it's Johnny, and he's refusing to give up the seat. He's like, nah, you can keep going. I'm like,
A little road rage, road rage over here.
that is absolutely not true. I've not had road rage.
I'm going to back you up on that, John.
I have had road rage, but when you got two guys who drive like Wolf Flanagan,
And an
it
Asian?
is awful. Yes. Well, I mean, two guys, both of you.
Yes.
You shredded the side of a van, correct?
I did.
Peeled off the entire side of a van.
I did New York.
Not even driving, parking.
Yes, New York Comic Con 2016. Yes, that happened.
This guy driving like my grandmother.
I was doing 90 a few times, over maybe 92
Oh my
a couple
God, it was
times.
92.
Downhill, but I was still doing 90.
Downhill. We were behind a big, it said, keep Ohio red. And he's
Okay.
just driving behind it. And we're driving behind. I'm like, Johnny, you might want to go around this person. And it was a very conservative truck, you know, and he's doing 55 in a 70. So
I could have got a ticket for going too slow.
yeah, probably, Johnny. So and I kept just go around it, Johnny. And I don't want to have to be a manager all the time. So it kind of sucks. Like, Johnny, you go around him and it's too much, right? So that's where the road rage comes from, because I'm not angry at anybody else out on the road. I'm angry at him for driving like shit. So that's pretty much it.
I mean, when I was younger, I was a wild driver, but you know, you get older, you want to slow down a little bit. Yeah.
Unless you're Mike.
I mean, I wish they had,
Thank you.
when he drives, the oh shit handle was here. I wish I had one here. It would have been better.
He wants
And
like
here
15
and
of them.
here and
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Roll
You
gauge.
didn't even know I was doing 90. So I'm doing 90 and blissfully unaware. He's like, hey, this is a good song.
And I never wore my seatbelt, but I wore my seatbelt, right?
Yeah, well, that's because you don't get paid if you don't wear your seatbelt. That comes from Kevin.
Yeah, that's easy then. I'll
Like,
put the seatbelt.
Johnny has to wear a seatbelt. I don't, but Johnny does.
All right, but you guys survived.
We did, thank
Year
you.
two.
man. But anyway, so we're driving and the engine light comes on. It's like, we need gas. So the gas light comes on. It says, we've got 45 miles to get gas. Johnny's like, oh my God, we've got 45 miles to get gas. I'm like, are you serious with me? I'm like, we've got 45 miles to find a
But
gas
when- when
station.
90, it goes by
We're
pretty
in
quick.
Ohio, and he's like, let's pull off here. And the only fucking thing you can see for miles around is wheat and a refinery. And I'm like, we can't just go and get gasoline from the source. So, and there's no towns. It's like exit 26, Route 40, rural. I'm like, rural scares the shit out of me because that makes me think of Deliverance. So I'm like, well, if you want to pull over and go on a rafting mission, go ahead, Johnny. I'm not doing it. I don't have a crossbow. I'm not fucking around with these people. Okay, so we get to, he's like, oh my God. So we pass that one, and the next one, there's something that we see in the distance. And I'm like, maybe we can go here. But he's like, I'm pulling over here. So we're on two wheels going on a ramp. I'm like,
It wasn't that
now you speed up. I'm like, oh my God. So we go in, we get gas, and right next to the gas station,
You said you wanted a diner, so that was
I
a
said
diner.
it, but you know what? It's a mistake on my part because I'm
was the-
thinking
it was the
Jersey or New
Boar's
York
Nest,
diner.
like the Boar's Nest.
It's an Ohio diner, and an Ohio diner is, I think they've got a bank of microwaves just right there. And I'm gonna be eating lean cuisine. If I'm lucky. Not on this one, though. We went in and he ordered what did you get? The ribeye steak? He got a ribeye squirrel. Swear to God, it was like flattened out. Like, did you take a picture of it?
Well, the grizzle part I
Yeah,
did.
okay. There you go. So it was, and he got green beans
Which were
out of a can, and they had a strip of bacon in it. I mean,
Oh,
an entire
flavor.
strip
It's flavor.
of bacon in one of those little ramekins. But it's like he's got like 15 beans and a strip of bacon
Yeah.
in the middle. And I think it was urine or green
Could have
beans,
been, could have been.
whatever. And I got steak and eggs. Mine didn't make me sick, but his is like, I don't know, 2 hours. If I don't make it, just
leave me
just
behind
And I'm like,
in Euclid, Ohio.
I'm like, I'm not even going to give you 2 hours, Johnny.
Right.
If you get sick in an hour, I'm leaving you behind. So, but I started driving, and we started making some decent time, and we got here. So I started shaving off a little bit. That's what you got to do. You shave off time, right? So we got here instead of, see, you and I, yeah. I'm telling you, she horrible driver.
Yes.
Yeah. I can tell. Seriously, I would be so pissed off if I was behind you. Oh my God. Okay.
This is
He can try that, but you won't.
This is like the worst Smoking the Bandit story I've ever heard.
I know. I'm like,
like, what the
I had a
hell?
shitload of quarters in the back. I'm like, come on, let's go, Johnny's like, no, can't do it. Break the speed limit, Mike.
Because that would make you Burt Reynolds, though. That right?
would, but actually,
And
they
he's
were
he's
two
Dom
different
DeLuise,
things.
or am I thinking Cannonball
You're
Run?
thinking Cannonball Run
Oops.
or the end. Either
And I'm
one.
Jackie Chan, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I'm glad you made it in one piece.
Well, thank you. Then you fucking
Well-
flew.
Yeah, it was actually easier.
Oh, I did, dude.
It was easier than last year, actually, right? Kind of, sort of.
It was, because you were really annoying. He wouldn't let me take the wheel at all last year. And I do have, was anyone here last year?
All right,
Thank you
all
for
right.
coming back. Anybody newbies? Let's see your hands.
Oh yeah,
You're about to
welcome,
hear
welcome,
something
guys.
that I did not tell anybody because I didn't want Walt and Bry to find out about this, and now I don't give a fuck. So
Good. I'm recording this, so they'll
excellent,
hear.
that's
They'll
great.
hear this for
so
sure.
last year, it's like I give a fuck.
I know you don't.
So last year, we got up at 4 a.m. after we packed up the van. You know, thank you so much for all your generosity. You know, we sold some of the stuff, and we still had a shit ton to pack. God damn it! But we packed up our van and we left at 4 o'clock. So he meets me down in the lobby at 4 a.m. And I'm like, oh my God, this sucks. And I went around my room 3 times. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, what's her name? Daphne Zuniga in The Sure Thing. Like, oh my God, did I forget anything? Did I forget anything? Did I forget anything? No, I didn't. I'm good. So we haul ass, and he lets me drive. So we're driving out of here, and we're out of Chicago. It's dark out, and just like the Blues Brothers. And I'm like, fuck, his headlights suck. So I'm driving baby's first truck. You know, that's his truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow,
I like my truck.
your headlights suck.
I'm like, yeah, they are.
But I didn't
They
say
are, but
anything.
they'll have
I didn't
it
say
all.
anything to him. But around 6 o'clock, I'm like, John, and we pull in for gas, and I'm like, Johnny, your headlights really do suck. They're not cutting through anything. He's like, oh fuck, you know, you got them on the running lights. I'm like, oh, so I've been driving for 2 hours in the dark with running lights on. Because you're driving, wouldn't you assume that they've got it on like auto? Yeah, everybody'd be like, yeah,
Toyota.
And yeah,
Toyota.
there you go. You want to help me?
Toyota doesn't do that. I don't know, but it's a.
I'll get
I
him
have
by
a
the
good-
body.
That's a badass truck.
I'm sure it's a great truck. So anyway,
So wait, Pat, you drove no lights from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m.
6:30,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
On like 90 out of Chicago,
Yeah, actually 80, 90. Yeah.
and like the Cook County Police didn't pull you over, thankfully.
no, because I was doing 90 and they don't keep up because they're driving like Johnny.
Right.
So,
Oh shit.
so we stop and get gas, and we're pulling out, and he's like, and Johnny's like, so you didn't forget anything, right? You got your laptop and you got the cash from the con. I was like, fuck!
Wait, what?
I left it in
The safe?
the safe in my room.
The hell?
So-
What?
And there was quite a bit of cash in there, and my laptop, which has all my personal information and everything I need for the stash.
But more importantly, all of Kevin's money.
All of Kevin's money.
Yeah.
So
Like a weekend's worth
I'm
of
like,
sales.
I'm like, oh fuck, and he's like, calm down. And I was like, wait a minute, did he just tell me to calm down?
He loves when I say that.
I do, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, look, I've been in enough casinos to know, and this guy goes to fucking casinos like every other day.
Don't go to casinos.
Yeah, yeah, that's right, kids. Old people who aren't married and have no kids go to casinos. Make me money. So, and I'm like, fuck. So I called up the hotel here, and I'm like, you have to go into the room that I was in and go into the thing. So they sent the head of security, and his name was Marconi. I'm like,
Oh, like the rape.
fuck,
Like,
man, I just lost all my money.
oh, we didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? You got
Money? I ain't got no money.
There's nothing in this safe. I'm like, oh fuck. But he was like, no, there's exactly the amount of money that you said, and and I've got your computer. And I'm like, oh thank God. And I said, can you overnight that shit to me? And he's like, I can overnight the computer. The money stays with me. I'm like, what? He's like, I have to give it to our accounting department. They'll cut you a check, which they did at the end of the month, which was great because I was like, fuck, how am I going to pay this back to Kevin?
Wait, how
Kevin's
far?
going to come and break my legs.
How far
Or send
out-
Ethan Supley to do it for him.
How far out were you at this point?
We were 3 hours out, so I'm like, fuck.
You never thought there's like I'll just.
I did, but
Turn
he's
back?
like, no, call them because
Right.
everybody leaves
My
something
God.
in the.
Yeah, but not
Not that
thousands.
No, but he got it. He's like, we're gonna do it. We got the money back, and I'm like, cool breeze. And this year, nothing's in my fucking safe, not a goddamn thing, except for my fizzy waters. Those go in the safe.
Just put the money down your pants or something, dude. Put it next to the other most valuable thing that you own.
Stay right here. I don't look. Well, I mean, some people think I look.
Well, that's dangerous too, because like.
Johnny's gonna take it from me.
No, but
Or, like I'm walking in the back over there, getting back to my table, and one of the waiters is gonna go up behind me and smack me on the back of the head.
With like a blackjack, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably make more money than in a week than I've gotten this bag.
I doubt that.
I don't know. Oh, Bob, I can outrun you. Come on.
I can't believe you left it in the safe.
Yeah, but they got it. We got it back, and came back, check form, laundered. So nice. Yeah, right. So Kevin had clean money when he came back.
Holy crap, man. That's insane. Welcome to the Comic Book Men panel.
Yeah, right? Oh, the stupidity of the comic book man right up on stage.
Yeah, you want to open up the questions, or did you have any
Sure.
opening statements?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cross-examinations, nothing?
Yeah, what do you got, Johnny? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anybody got a question?
Yeah, throw your hand up. Right over there. What do you got?
What's your favorite independent comic?
Favorite independent comic?
Favorite independent comic. Johnny, I'm going to throw this one to you.
Let me think. All right, so there's.
Does Penthouse Comics count?
Yeah, that counts.
What's my joke? When I was a kid with Big Kev, he would be reading comics and I would be reading Penthouse, and that was maybe I should have went the other way, you know.
Was that at the Quick Stop, where you just take a Penthouse from the Quick Stop, and would you read it there?
Didn't they have like the plastic over the ish? Like, kind
Yeah,
of?
like the sleeve. Just take the sleeve off. Easy.
Yeah. That was good stuff.
Nice answer, Johnny. How about you, man? What do you got for independent comics?
I got.
I'm still learning about comics. I've been in the store for how long, Mike?
5 years. And
5 years.
yeah,
I'm
you know
still learning. I'm still learning.
you know that we sell comics, so
There's a lot of comics.
that's progress, folks.
I just know there's a lot of comics out there.
I gotta give a shout out to our friends at Blue Juice Comics, the Accelerators. Excellent indie comic.
When was the last time they printed an
It's been a little bit, but it's
About
been
4 years.
It's been a little bit, but we're sprinkled in there every so often. So I gotta give that up to them.
So they're your favorites.
They are.
Not the Walking Dead. Not Robert. You're not trying to kiss Robert Kirkman's ass.
I've kissed his ass raw at this point.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. Long story short, no Walking Dead. There's no comic book men. So I've kissed his ass many times.
I'm gonna say Invincible and Invincible Battle Beast. So that help you? Yeah. Good deal. Or I actually, if I'm gonna kiss anybody's ass, it's gonna be Kevin. Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, especially with the Secret Stash exclusive, so you can get it at our table right after this panel.
Yes.
If I don't see a sea of familiar faces, boy, am I gonna be pissed at you.
Yeah. You made it onto an RG cover. What did that feel like? You and your wife.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Our friends at.
You made it on there too. You made not the same cover, but you made it onto a cover. With your mouth open. I was like, why is his mouth open?
It's like, why do you think my mouth is open? How do you?
Is it cooler to be on the cover or to be in the book?
I like the cover. You see it right away.
Yeah.
And I'm next
I was only in the book.
But the thing is, like, we're only.
Actually, no, you weren't.
No, I was in the no.
No,
you're
he
right.
wasn't
I was
in
the
Archie
Quick
Meets
Stop. I was in the
Jay
quick
and
the new
He was
Quick
in Quick
Stop.
Stop. Yeah, congratulations. Good for you. Fuck off.
That's my favorite comic.
Do you want to be on the cover?
No, I don't want to be in the cover. No, I like staying in the back, a little incognito.
That could be. Yeah, you were gonna say something, Bob. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, in terms of the comic book men, things that got sold, like how much of that was actually organic with people coming?
None. Zero. Absolutely none. Actually, no. There was one. There was one where the lady bought the Legion of Superheroes Clubhouse. You remember that?
Yeah.
That lady just wanted to buy it, and we had cameras set up, and so she's like, "Can I buy that?" And they're like, "It's set dressing. No, you can't." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. You can't tell me what to do because that's mine, and I was loaning it to you. So yes, we can." So they started filming, and that was the only real organic one. But people last year, do you remember the ROM story? Anyone? No, do you remember our ROM story?
There's a story about the person who brought it in. You guys tell it. Tell us a good
Alright,
story.
So there was a lady who brought in the ROM, the robot dude. You know, he's from
He's a space knight.
Yeah, Space Knight from Mattel or
Parker Brothers. Parker Brothers.
Parker Brothers. There you go. It's Parker Brothers action figure. It was too big to play with, and it was like just a weird kind of cultural. Get your finger off there, Johnny. What is that? I don't know.
It's a microphone.
There you go.
You're
It's a
being recorded. Yes.
So Rom was just like this really weird action figure. It wasn't well articulated, but this lady brought it in. She had an inbox, and she was really, really nervous. She was like Johnny was during Comic Book Men, and she was drinking from the same bottle as him, except she had more, and she got really, really drunk.
Yeah, I went to go say hi to her, and she had a handle of Tito's with
Yes.
her, and half of it was gone. I'm like, hey, what's with the Tito's? She's like, oh, I'm a little nervous. I've been taking sips out of this all day. We're like, that's a lot of sips,
Yeah,
dude.
seriously, that's-
Like literally half the handle. I'm like, okay, well if that helps you, we'll see you when we start filming.
So
and then
we were filming, and she was just, he's a good guy. Rom is a good guy. That was her whole, we'll offer you this much money, but he's a good guy. And we're like, what does that have to do with anything? And finally, she peed herself.
yeah, at some point we look over at each other like, do you
Yeah.
smell that?
Yeah, it's like, what's
something
going on?
smells funny. It's
And she had peed herself, and she had to go and get a new pair of pants. And she finished the scene.
yeah, they made it.
Made it
Made it in.
in because it was a good scene.
It made it in every time we see
But
that
we're
scene.
like, holy crap! And yeah, didn't we have like a rule that people couldn't drink except for Johnny on the set of Comic Book Man?
She did it discreetly, but yeah, it was an unwritten rule. Yeah.
Unwritten, but it was written after that. So yeah, it was weird.
Bringing all the illusions here.
Yeah, good, excellent.
That's a good illusion though,
Yeah.
sort of.
And here's another illusion. Ming never worked at the stash, so there you go. Of course. That was you and then you.
Yes, go for it.
Was it really that bad when the second season when Stan Lee was there?
It was horrible. They made him the producer, for those who don't know, second season, we got all new producers, and Brian Nichelle couldn't be our showrunner, so they brought in this one guy who sort of looked like Elon Musk, didn't he?
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, he looked like Elon Musk. And he brought in two producers. One guy went to the Vermont Upstairs Comic Book College.
He went to a comic book college. He was very proud of it.
Very proud of it. And the other one he worked on food stuff, like food reality shows. So that's where he came from. And they wanted to do a lot more
They came from the world of competition reality
yeah,
shows.
it was
So
competition
yeah.
reality shows. And they thought that we should be more competitive. And we were like, what are you talking about? So each other. It was Brian and Walt versus Ming and Ming.
Like it always
Yeah.
is.
And
And then we always lose.
yeah, because it was made that.
Because it's funny.
Yeah. We kind of won that whole thing at Bodner's auction, but Rob Bruce was the guy who was making the decision. Yeah. Think that was organic?
Oh, but that ending worked out. We got to get married.
Yeah,
You were-
we got married. It was awesome. What did they want to do?
well, I was Sue Storm. You were Reed Richards.
No, what did
were
they
you-
want to do? They wanted to do it right after the competition ended. They didn't have costumes for us. They didn't have a wedding plan. It was going to be us just getting married. It was like, all right, cool. Like going down to, there was no fucking romance, people. Do you not have hearts?
Right, we put some romance into that wedding.
Damn straight we did.
Yeah, some showmanship.
There you go. Yeah, you need showmanship. They were just going to have us do it in like street clothes. And it's like, how is that funny? Where's the build-up?
No, we need costumes.
Yeah.
And then they got a costume for you. It was Rob Bruce's old wetsuit.
Yes, I wore a diaper, by the way. I will have you know. I wore a diaper just in case because he used to say, I just go out there and I let it all go. I'm like, good for you.
Oh, he also wet himself, but in that wetsuit?
Yes.
He took it literally, the wetsuit?
Yeah.
And so you wore something underneath
Oh,
it.
of course I did. Yes, I don't know what he had.
So what happened with Stan?
Yes, back to Stan.
Yeah, thank you for getting us back on track. So Stan fell asleep on the poker table. And Stan fell asleep with his face on the poker table, and he woke up, and there was marker on the side of his face.
Yes, people would come and graffiti the felt with Sharpie.
And Stan had Sharpie on the side of his face because he was sleeping, because they had him staying around instead of going to
Working.
Doing
something.
someplace and being comfortable, because they were dicks. So it was bad. And so they got fired because of Brian Johnson. Yes. Go ahead, you can clap for Brian.
Yeah, Brian got someone fired, man.
There you go.
And it wasn't himself.
Well, all right, yes, true.
You ever been fired from a job?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you're fired, like they threw you out the door.
Oh, yeah.
And anything good?
No.
Okay.
No. Drunk and disorderly, the normal.
D&D. All right, cool. Right there, your question.
No, I was just going to bounce off what you said about the lady. When I did Comic Book Man with you guys, I was the Ghostbuster one. Yeah, I was high as shit.
Oh, yeah?
Good for you, man.
Nice, yeah.
Did you shit yourself?
Oh, no.
Because that's the only way you could top her story.
Dude, you were great high. So this gentleman here brought in the Ghostbusters play set. It came with the goo. That was like a big selling point. And that's a very good transaction. I didn't know you were high as shit, though.
I was. Like, especially I went to go in high, came back to the producer, said, hey, we're running late. Could you go do something for 2 hours? I know exactly what I want to do. Got higher. Then came back and, yeah.
Are you high now, sir?
No.
All right, cool. I mean, it's legal, so you can do whatever the fuck you
Well,
want.
that's
So.
not, I had to live up.
All right, good. Represent, buddy.
Yeah, you did a great job. Darren, your question.
Is Johnny going to get a Funko, and is it going to include his Toyota truck? Or are you gonna buy that?
Johnny's rides?
It's going to be a ride.
That'd be great.
It's going to be a ride.
Yeah, it would have to have a cracked windshield and a broken tonneau cover. So, yeah. What do you think, Johnny?
Toyota's a good truck.
It's a good truck. So next up, anyone got and I'm so sorry, I'm just noticing that there are children in the audience. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, kids.
But then again, I'm looking at the parents going, you're really, really bad parents. So.
No, they're good parents. We got Link and I think Dr. Robotnik. Yeah, come on, dude. These are good parents. And then and you look great.
You do look fantastic.
Yeah,
Give
great
it up
job.
for her.
Yeah. Fantastic. You with the Blackhawks jersey.
What are some of your favorite comic book movies?
Comic book movies, favorites.
Mystery Men. Love Mystery Men. Highly underrated.
So wait, run me through the cast again. Ben Stiller, Hank Azaria.
Hank Azaria's in there. You've got Louise Lasser. You've got, there you
Paul
go.
Rubens.
Exactly, right. Yeah, sure. Janine Garofalo. The bowling ball. Yes. The shovel. I mean, that was a fucking great shovel, right? It was a good shovel. I'm sorry, what?
Paul Rubens.
He just said that. Do I have to say everything he said?
They're
Paul Rubens. There you go. You happy? I hope so. You're high as shit, aren't you?
No, they're just from Albuquerque. They don't listen. They don't comprehend so well.
Mushrooms. Gotcha. I don't speak fast.
Yeah, Johnny, do you watch comic book movies? Have you seen any of these?
Yeah, like, porn. You got the
What the kids are doing?
So what?
Keep it PG-13.
Our father's dressed like Robotnik.
Robotnik.
That's it, Robotnik. So
All right,
make sure they got a couple
maybe
of
the Punisher
cases.
with Thomas Jane was pretty cool.
Really?
Jane.
Yeah.
Jane.
Jan.
There you go.
Jane, yeah. No, you're right.
Second Superman was cool. When I
Yeah,
was a kid.
Christopher Reeve, yeah. With the Zod, Lord Zod and the Phantom Zone,
That was
yeah.
good stuff.
General, I'm sorry. Show some respect, too.
The guy just died. He's dead now.
He's not with us anymore?
No, Terrence Stamp died like 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Where the hell are you been? Oh my God.
I'll pour out some Malort for him later on today.
Don't waste Malort.
Yeah.
Dear God. Okay. All right, and Ming, you don't say nothing.
Yeah, no, I love the first Iron Man. Can I pick a TV movie though?
Sure.
Can I say Trial of the Incredible Hulk? Are
That was
you guys
great. Oh my
you guys
God.
familiar with that one?
Matt Smith was Matt Smith, right? Yeah, Matt Smith as no, Rex Smith. I'm sorry, Rex Smith. Rex Smith is as Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
And does anyone remember who the Kingpin was? You're all right.
You win. Nothing.
Yeah, you do actually. You don't win anything, but you win. So you're high as fuck, aren't you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, can I bring up a quick, possibly painful story that is related to this? I just saw Lou Ferrigno last week.
Oh, how's he doing?
He's doing good. Why do you say it like that?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, well, you had a run-in with him.
I don't like Lou. Lou doesn't like me. So
I think Lou likes you fine.
No, I don't think so.
But
here's what happened.
Can you talk
Back
about
in Chicago?
Can you talk about the
right
dinner,
here.
or is there another story you have?
Oh, there's the first story.
Okay.
Lou's just, I mean, if you've had good relations with Lou, you must be high as fuck. So that's what I'm saying. But back in 2001 in Wizard World, Chicago, I'm walking by his table. He was sitting there with Aaron Gray, and there was nobody over in that corner of the con. Nobody. And I'm walking by, I'm like, oh, there's Lou Ferrigno. You know, it's kind of sad that nobody's over there, but he was like really instrumental to me growing up. You know, shy kid, and you know, the Incredible Hulk. You know, the dichotomy and blah blah blah. My wife's like, you should go over and tell him that's a really sweet story. I'm like, you think? She's like, yeah, go ahead. So I go over, I'm like, hi, Mr. Ferrigno, and just want to know, I want to let you know that you meant a lot to me as a child growing up, because he's like, you gonna buy something? I'm not now. And he's like, well, then you gotta get off. You know, people are gonna be in line soon. I'm like, line soon? Okay, all right. And I walk back and I'm like, what a dick. He must be high as fuck. But he wasn't. So, and then
fast forward about 12 years later.
Chapel, no.
Maybe more, like a decade later. You know, Comic-Con happened. We're at a Comic-Con in a town called Albert Lee, Minnesota, in the middle of nowhere. And I guess they set up this VIP dinner. And so we're seated at a table with Lou. You're sitting next to Lou.
Not on purpose, but I was seated. No, he came over because we were at a table that was completely full. Mm-hmm. And he comes over and he's like, I'm sitting here. I'm like,
oh.
All right, well, I'm sitting there. He's like, and he calls one of the waitresses over. Says, give me a chair and put more plates there. And so she does, and he said, I need 2 salmons. And she's like, what? He's like, I want 2 salmons. He's like, we're not serving salmon tonight, sir. We're serving chicken. He's like, well, then give me 3 chicken. And he kept stealing my silverware. Yeah, you kept getting him to go to the bathroom. When you came back, like your forks were all gone. I know.
And he did it 3 times, and every time he got madder and madder. I'm like, dude, you
I have no idea what he did.
We have no idea.
Too little iron in his diet? I have no clue. But he was high as fuck.
And I really wanted to go to Lou. I was like, don't make Mike angry. You wouldn't like it when he's angry.
Yeah,
and
okay.
you kept getting progressively angrier and angrier, but I wanted to see you like express your anger. Yeah, Hulk out at him. But
I'm just like, you dick. And I kept saying it like really low so he couldn't hear me.
But
and I didn't move my lips. What a dick.
Yeah, but you couldn't do anything because he's 6'5" and like 320 pounds, so you couldn't say anything.
True.
And I felt a little bad for you.
I know, but I could have outrun him. So.
Yeah, me and him, we were just drinking 3 bottles of wine together. It was a great night.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was an awesome night. So, yeah.
Imagine the payout for getting to sue him after he beats you up, though. Like.
Or my estate. Yeah, that'd be great.
He would have charged you to get beat up.
Probably.
He would charge you to get beat up. Anybody else?
The other guy. Ming likes to sell bootlegs, so...
Do you really? So here's the story. They never put Comic Book Man out on DVD. And it stinks because...
That's how much faith that AMC had in Comic Book Man.
Yeah, everything else they put out. Mad Men, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Walking Dead, everything got these beautiful box sets, huge releases. We got nothing. And...
Ming does not like injustice in this world, folks. So he took it upon himself to deliver copies, bootlegged, but copies of Comic Book Men to each and every one of you.
I give the people what they want.
A reasonable price.
Yeah, well, what had happened was, my mom doesn't do streaming. She wants a physical copy, and I couldn't give one to her because they never released one. And then
you were just being a good son.
I was. Oh,
High as fuck. Gotcha.
I was not high. But I was at C2E2 a few years ago, and I walked past a huge table, and it was full of bootlegs. And
Which you hate, you know, you're walking by, you hate bootlegs, but you gotta admire the one guy who's like, I'm gonna bootleg everything. I'm gonna bootleg My Favorite Martian, because there's one guy out there who wants the entire collection of My Favorite Martian.
yeah,
That was not under my watch. I just want that to be known. I do not sell bootlegs, nor do I endorse the selling of bootlegs. However, I know that Ming Chen had a very Merry Christmas one year just off bootleg sales.
the Star Wars Holiday Special funded my Christmas in 2007.
Very true. And the Bigfoot Bionic Man crossover episodes. Oh my God, I think that sent your daughter to college, didn't it?
Most of it, yeah. So thank you, Steve Austin and Andre the Giant.
Steve Austin, not the wrestler.
Yeah, but I walked by the bootleg table, and I thought they had cracked down on those for years. They wouldn't let those guys in, but all of a sudden there are all these bootlegs, and we're laughing at him. We're like, wait, he's probably got comic book men if he's got so many. He had like Mandalorian, he had everything. So I go back, I'm like, hey man, what's your name? He's like, oh man, I go by the name Frankie Knives. I was like, oh, okay, this is reputable.
Frankie Knives.
This is reputable.
Yeah, he's
totally.
not sketchy at all.
And I'm like, hey, I see all these movies. Do you have comic book men? And he wouldn't answer me at first because he thought I was trying to bust him. I was like, no. Whatever you have, I want to buy all of them. Like, it just enamored me that anyone
So
took...
he had him underneath. I've got comic book men, but I can't sell it to you here.
Yeah, like Tracy.
Why don't you meet me out in the meet Frankie Knives out by the dumpster and we'll take care of you. Did you just say Tracy Lords?
Yeah,
You're dating yourself a little bit now, aren't you? Okay. And you're also busted because I'm a fed. No.
No, but at Comic-Con, the guy said, I got stuff under the table. You might want to look. I said, no, keep it under the table.
I'll go under there.
Yeah, but once he found out I wanted to make a purchase, he had 5 copies. I was like, I'll take all of them. I was just so enamored that anyone took the time to bootleg our show.
Do you think he was like, fuck, Ming Chen's here, so I'm going to hide the comic book man just in case?
He might have.
I mean, they don't call him Ming Knives for nothing.
Ming Knives. But I bought all of them. I went back to my table. They flew immediately. I was like, holy crap, man, we might be onto something. So I went back to him. I was like, hey, do you have any more? I was like, no, man, but when I get back to Philadelphia, you can PayPal me and I'll mail you however many you need. So for a while, that was
that doesn't sound like a scam or anything. Why don't you send me your PayPal address? Yeah.
I took the shot. No, he did. He would...
gmail.com.
That was it, yeah. So I would buy like 10 at a time. I would take them to cons. They would fly. And one time I needed 10 more. I was like, hey, Frankie Knives, I need 10 more copies of Comic Book Man. He's like, oh, yeah, buddy, can't do that for you right now. Explain later. And that was it. I was like,
he ghosted you?
and I was like, crap, what the hell? And I didn't hear from him.
Federal indictment, folks. There you go. You got busted for those Tracy Lords that you put the feds on. Thanks.
Didn't hear from
Thanks
him
a
for
lot.
months. And then I saw him at New York Comic Con a few months later. I was like, hey, Frankie Knives, what happened, man? He's like,
I'm on work release.
yeah, he got busted by the FBI. They swooped in. They took all his catalog. They took his truck. They took all his hard drives. They took his computers. But he was like, hey, man.
Hear that, Johnny?
I was like, oh, man, tough break. He's like, yeah, so you need more of those Comic Book Man DVDs? And I did. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy a few more, but like I'm going to take the operation myself at this point because I can't rely on Frankie Knives anymore. Yeah, so...
The feds are watching.
So basically, I took what he did and I made them better, and I offer him...
There you go.
So Ming is now admitting to bootlegging them himself directly.
Yeah.
Well, number one, in my native country, we ain't got that law, all right? So I can do whatever I want.
I will point out one more time, Ming was born in America.
Okay, true. Yeah, number two, I think like if you're in the show, like you should get a free pass.
Yeah, sure. Freddie Knives thought the same thing. Yeah, I was in Law and Order.
Yeah, so I actually have copies at my table if you're interested. Yeah. Or anything, if you want Star Wars Holiday Special, I can get you that. If you want the Roger Corman Fantastic Four,
He will get you that.
I have that.
Actually, he's also got the porn version of the Avengers. I'm looking at you, sir.
Wait,
Already got it. Don't worry.
Sure you did.
hold on, is that the one with China the Wrestler as
That's the one-
She-Hulk?
Yeah, and I bought it for you. So yes, you're welcome and Merry Christmas.
She-Hulk.
Your question, chasing the whimsy, your question.
What bootleg do I have? Do I have a Ming Chen bootleg or do I have a freaking knife?
You have a Ming Chen bootleg.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's my double check.
Yes.
Are there extras on that bootleg?
No extras, just the...
Brushing your teeth or eating or anything?
No, or like behind the scenes with the orange Speedo. Yeah, I guess I should put extra features on there. I should.
You know what? If you're gonna do it, you should go all out. Give an extra,
Commentary track.
Commentary track.
Oh, Ming just, actually, it should be Ming talking to his mom. So, and explaining all the scenes. I think that would be great. What do you think, folks? Would you pay extra for that? Yeah. Of course you would. Or him, actually, I want to hear him explaining to Kevin why the feds have a jacket on him for bootlegging comic book man.
Listen, man, I'm just giving the people what they want.
And
right?
making a couple of bucks on the side.
Well,
gotcha. Hey, I'm
listen.
with you. I didn't say that it was wrong.
You work
The
in a
feds were saying it was wrong.
you work in a secondary market. I believe in capitalism.
You work in the shady market?
I do.
Gotcha. Okay, on the edges of society. So you're sort of like Knight Rider. Which Ming has available over his table too.
Yes, all the seasons.
5 seasons. Yeah, finally, William Daniels is like, Ming, I'm not going to tell you again. Stop it.
Is that why you were trying to run me over with a scooter the other day?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Awesome. Anyone else back there? Your question.
You have old Mr. Rogers on DVD.
I do not have Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Is that sought after? Oh, I can get it for
Can anyone
you.
hook that dude up?
I can get it for you.
But the jet,
Not the porn stuff, sir. No, we're not talking about that.
the sniper stuff.
I can get it for you. Your question, sir.
You still got the George image?
Perez.
Perez, George Perez. Do I have the Wonder Man photo? Yes, his original piece. I will never part with that. That will be buried with me.
Is that what you want? You want it in your casket or burned up or I don't know, however you decided to go?
That would be a dick move, right?
I kind of think, yes.
Like, that's going in the casket with me, and I want everything set on fire. So, yeah. No, my kids will get it. That's. And we still have George's shirt at the stash. So it's not hanging from the rafters anymore, because, we had fucking barn swallows in the old place. So now it's in a nice shadow box with a George dedication. So.
Yeah, can I tell a quick George Perez story?
Hell yeah, go.
Again, I was at C2E2, not far from here
Were you
one year.
bootlegging George Perez artwork?
No, I would never do that.
That's next.
But every year they would put me at a table next to the great Svengoolie, Chicago native. And George Perez comes strolling up. He's wearing this Svengoolie shirt. I'm like, oh, are you a fan? He's like, man, I'm such a big fan, man. He was like, I can't wait to meet him. And he goes over, talks to Svengoolie. They have a great exchange. They're hugging. George leaves. And I noticed George had left behind on my table a little manila folder about this thick or so. I was like, oh, well, he'll probably come back for this, put it under my table. About 10 minutes later, George's manager comes sweating beside him. So I was like, Ming. Did George leave an envelope behind or something? It was about yay thick. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's right
He's
here.
like, no, but it's only this thick.
I was like, yeah, it's right here. It was about 20 grand in cash. It was his con.
Oh,
his
yeah, it's
take.
commission, commission take.
But had I not liked George so much and had he not been so generous with us, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I saw nothing.
Ming Chen with the sliding morals.
I saw nothing. Did you ask Svengoolie? Maybe he knows where it went.
You know, Svengoolie's got sticky fingers. You did the same thing for Neil Adams.
No, that went the other way.
Oh, you did steal from Neil.
No, I didn't steal from him. I was at Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City, and the girl was helping me out. She did a great job, and her husband was a big Neil Adams fan. I'm like, hey, let's go over. We'll get Neil to do a commission. We're buds. Mm-hmm. And he stayed. The con was over, so he stayed a little later just to do this Batman sketch. Mm-hmm. And he only charged me $100, very generous. But in that time it took him to draw that Batman, someone had stolen all his money from his table. And had I not asked him to stay later, it's very possible that and it was that
would have gotten nicked.
And that was like 30 grand. I felt kind of bad, but then I was like, you should have.
It's like he got my 100, so
yeah, that's all he got away with that weekend after a whole, so I felt a little bad, but yeah, so that went the opposite way. So I feel the karma probably, I'm even Steven now.
And both of those people died under your watch, so.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't leave it in the safe. So.
Yeah, it's true. But in my defense, I got it back.
Yeah. I guess we got time for one more. Okay, we got what's next? The Kevin Smith fan meeting, which is here. But well, let's take. You want to take two more?
Sure.
All right, pick them out.
Do you have a favorite memory from filming Comic Book Ben?
What's your favorite memory?
My favorite memory. Can I say the lady peeing herself? No, that was absolutely the worst memory. Driving the Batmobile was really, really cool, even though it handles like a parade float. It's like driving a brick, really. But what Brian and I were doing, they wanted us to drive around the block. And, oh, that's great, they drove around the block. So I was like, hey, Brian, you feel like going and grabbing a couple of hot dogs? We have a hot dog truck not too far from the stash. And he's like, let's go eat some hot dogs on the hood of the Batmobile. I'm like, yeah, that'd be fucking great. So we're driving over there. They're like, what are you doing? You're going rogue. You're going rogue. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going rogue. We're going to go get some hot dogs. And I'll pick up some for the crew if you want. And they're like, no, turn here. I'm like, no, we're going to get hot dogs at Gus's. And we'll eat them and you'll take, it'll be awesome. It'll be really, really funny. And they're like, no, don't do it. And fate was not on our side because a train stopped us and we had to keep going. And
no hot dogs.
No hot dogs. A guy in an 18-wheeler was coming around the corner, almost clipped us. I'm like, I guess, yeah, the universe doesn't want us to have hot dogs, Brian. And he's like, well, hot dogs are for closers. And I'm like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm a huge Karate Kid fan. So when Ralph Macchio came in, not only was that huge, but I tried to orchestrate it where he would show me how to wax on, wax off properly. But he came behind me, grabbed my hands, and he showed me how to do it. And, like the 10-year-old me was like, Daniel LaRusso's like touching me. Like,
and then the 40-something-year-old's like, Daniel LaRusso's touching me. Ugh. And I also brought up to him that he's really not the Karate Kid. Oh, no. So I was like, yeah, you're not the Karate Kid. And he got so pissed off at me. I'm like, I'm just stating the obvious, dude. And I've been stating that for 30 years, yeah. Johnny Lawrence is the Karate Kid. Yeah.
well, you got to see that later on. He redeemed himself.
Maybe. We'll see.
But yeah, so every time I see Ralph Macchio, he came up with a nickname for me. He calls me Ming Yagi now every time I see him. So just as, that movie is huge for my childhood, so that was cool.
Legends 2.
Legends 2, yeah, the final battle, yeah, I don't think I'm making it. But no, he got the better Ming in the first Legends movie, Ming Na Wen. He got the better Ming in that one, so. All right, grab the last one. Who's got it?
Whoever was over here. Who's not Bob? That guy.
Yeah. Absolute Batman.
It is a pure joy to read, and I love the fact that they tied it into the main DC universe, and it's its own thing. And it's going to come to a head, and I hope that it continues on. That's for those of you who don't know what Absolute Batman is. Scott Snyder took Batman into a universe that's not on his side, and he doesn't have a butler. He doesn't have a Batmobile. Well, sort of. But he's got a Bat Hammer, and his mom didn't die, but his dad did. And they weren't rich, so... And it's like all the odds are stacked against him, and he's still badass. So I think that's really cool. And they did the same thing with the entire Absolute universe. Superman. Johnny, remember we talked about you not interrupting me when I'm speaking?
My hearing aids.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So that's what I think. So thank you, Johnny. Thank you. That's awesome. That lady's got a question. Thank you.
Yeah, let's take one more. What do you got?
I was just wondering if there's another reality show that you guys would always like to be in, if you could, or also a fictional.
Oh, good question.
I would love to see Ming on Chopped. I think that would be phenomenal. I'd love to see him up against like real live chefs and him just going in completely cold. I think that would be awesome.
I mean, I can cook a little bit, but not like that. Like, I haven't had the training like you did.
No, I think it'd be really cool if they gave you that basket and you're like, holy crap, this sucks.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm going to do. And like the half an hour is like you're still standing in front of the basket.
I'm like, just like dumbfounded.
Yeah, you're like, holy crap. And they're like, Ming, what have you got? And they're like, I got nothing, man.
Like, is this a rutabaga?
Yeah, what the? I've never even seen this fucking thing. What is it? And
Yeah. Do you watch any other reality shows? Do you watch I like Survivor or like 90 Day Fiance?
No, I have not watched any of that. I used to watch Pawn Stars, but then Chumley got thrown into the can with Freddie Knives. So that sucks.
All right, speaking of Chumley, he's about 200 feet from us. He's at the other convention across the hall. You should go say hi to him.
Is he still like 200 feet around?
I mean, he's across the street,
No, I mean,
yeah.
is he still big?
Oh, is he? I don't know. You have to go see for yourself.
But did you see he lost a lot of weight. And you're looking at him, you're like, what the fuck? You're like, that's not real. I'm sorry, what?
That's like Kevin, you see, 20 years ago.
No, but Kevin was never like Chumley. Kevin was never Chumley.
Nobody's Chumley.
Drastic reduction.
Yeah, well, I know, but he looks good. Chumley, no. I mean, it's scary. You're like, holy shit, did they vacuum out all the fat on him? Yeah, exactly.
But I remember when we got our show, obviously they started doing comparisons. Like, well, who's the Chumley of comic book men?
Chumley.
Everything got pointed over to me.
And then like, who's the old man? And we're like, you're gonna have to fucking ask. Come on.
Yeah.
That's true. That's what I want to know. They don't answer questions. I'm the one who's left holding the bag, right? I know. You want to hear from them, not from me.
I mean, reality shows, I watch Survivor and 90 Day Fiance, but by osmosis. My wife's obsessed with both those shows, so I watch them in the background, and I'm like, man, these are horrible people. Like, I would, the one thing that my wife really wants me to do is she wants me and Brian to do The Amazing Race. And I don't.
Which would you choose, the Asian or the white?
I think I'd be the Asian. I'd be the Asian.
Okay.
And
no, I'm saying which would you be, like Team Caucasian or Team Asian?
Oh, I guess I'd be Team Asian. I guess.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I was like, I can eat all the bugs and shit, and I don't know what he would be really good at. He's strong, I guess, so maybe he could lift things. But the arguments would ensue like immediately. And because I felt like sometimes this might be why he doesn't do cons anymore. I felt like traveling to cons was kind of like The Amazing Race. Like he would miss his flight and shit, and like he would go missing.
No, he'd be like, listen, it's like, no, he told me after he got like sober, he's like, I don't want to be junk sick in another.
All right, thank you, Will.
city.
We're wrapping it up.
And I'm like, did you just say that to me? And he's like, yeah, I'm making my amends. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, good for you.
Yeah. But do you watch any reality shows?
What do you got?
Dances with the Stars.
Oh, that'd be good. I would love to see you on that. I would totally do that as well. Would you?
Absolutely.
Okay,
You
no?
ever seen me dance? Oh my God, no.
I have.
Oh,
Is Johnny a good dancer?
I used to be when I was in my young
Yeah, all right. Some talent.
A little bit.
All right,
I
all
wanna see
right.
video now.
All
Come
right.
on.
We got to wrap this up. Stay
we're
tuned for the
wrapping it
Kevin
up.
Smith fan up. Dude, thank you so much. The Stash will be selling merch all weekend. Make sure Mike fills up that envelope so he doesn't leave it in the safe. I'll be at my table
Ming Chen's bootlegging all weekend long, folks.
all weekend. 3 o'clock, I'll be back here moderating the Michael Rooker panel and not dying,
You
hopefully.
gotta stick around for that, folks. Michael Rooker is gonna throw him across the
Yeah, he
stage.
will for sure. And then 4 o'clock, I'll be here, the Moritz panel. You got to come out for that. So
Thanks so much for
thank
being
you,
here.
Chronicon. I love you guys. Thank you, Chicago. Go Cubs, go.